Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to bring you some more of our 1977 retro replay, New York Metropolitan style, using Action PC Baseball. And it's 4th of July 1977 in retro timeland. The Philadelphia Phillies are in first place at 46-29, taking on the New York Metropolitans at 41-37. The Mets have been on a slide lately. The Phillies, 2.5 games in front of Pittsburgh, 5.5 in front of Chicago, and 6.5 in front of the Mets. Mets need to turn the tide of battle. Let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. For the New York Mets, leading off here on 4th of July 1977. It's 90 degrees out. A very slim wind at 1 mile per hour from left to right, with a light rain here at Veterans Stadium. Leading off for the Mets, Lenny Randle playing third base. Batting second, Bruce Beauclair in right field. Batting third in left field, Eddie Kranepool. Batting fourth, Lee Mazzilli in center field. Batting fifth at first base, John Milner. Batting sixth, doing the catching, Ron Hodges. Batting seventh at second base, Felix Millan. Batting eighth at shortstop, Bud Harrelson. Batting ninth on the mound for the New York Mets, Jackson Todd. For the Philadelphia Phillies, leading off playing right field, Jerry Martin. Batting second at shortstop, Larry Boa. Batting third at third base, Mike Schmidt. Batting fourth in left field, Ollie Brown. Batting fifth at first base, Richie Hebner. Batting sixth in center field, Gary Maddox. Gary Maddox. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Bob Boone. Batting eighth at second base, Ted Sizemore. Batting ninth, towing the rubber up on the bump, the former Red Sox Jim Lomborg. Lomborg in 1977 in our retro replay is 4-2 with a 4.14 earned run average. In actuality, 11-4 with a 4.11. At the ballpark here is Tribes Fan. How you doing, my friend? Check out that wonderful channel. That's Tribes Fan 879. He's doing his retro replay card and dice Stratomatic for the 2016 Minnesota Twins. All right, Lenny Randle's at the plate in the retro replay, batting .346, no homers, 9 ribbies. Corners are in. Randle's a 9 out of 10 bunter. Schmidt in at third. Hebner in at first. Lomborg picks up the sign from Boone. Here's the pitch to Lenny Randle, and Randle grinds it slowly up the middle. Boa cuts across as it throws, and not in time. Safe with an infield hit is the speedy Lenny Randle. So Randle's at first, and here come the go-go Mets trying to get back on that hot winning streak. They went to Montreal, had a 5-game series there, and they only took one. They lost 4 out of 5 in Montreal. The one game they won, they bludgeoned the Expos. They lost 4 close games. Well, 3 close games. They got bludgeoned themselves in one. So here comes Bruce Beauclair. He's having quite the retro replay. .342, 4 homers, and 19 ribbies. 9 out of 10 bunter. Randle being held on by Richie Hebner at first. Here's the pitch to Bruce Beauclair, and he's going to go for the sac bunt. And he drops a good one down, but it goes foul. Boone wisely lets it roll foul on the AstroTurf. The count is 0-2 on Beauclair. Lomborg peeks to first. Looks in at Boone. Boone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Beauclair, and Beauclair grounds to Hebner. Hebner goes to Boa. Boa cannot come across the bag. A good hard slide by Lenny Randle denies the double play. They get the lead runner. Beauclair is now at first with 1 out. And here comes Eddie Kranepool batting .318, 4 home runs, 42 ribbies in the replay. Lomborg kicks and deals to Kranepool, and Kranepool drives his ball deep left center field. Ollie Brown on the run, makes the catch. Beauclair thinking about tagging from first, but it's only a 34% chance he will hold. So Eddie Kranepool just missed a 2-run homer. Just got under it. Here comes Lee Mazzilli. Mazzilli batting .277 with 3 home runs and 20 ribbies. Johnny Milner on deck. Mazzilli's going to try a drag bunt here. And he drops down a pretty good one. Hepner fields it on the wheel play. They throw the Sizemore at first, and they get Lee Mazzilli. The top of the order is retired. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here in Philadelphia, 4th of July. On the mound for the Metropolitans, Jackson Todd. In the replay, 2 wins, 1 loss, 1 save, 3.50. In actuality, 3-6, 4.77. Jerry Martin's at the plate. And he's batting .183, 1 home run, 10 ribbies. Behind the plate for the Metropolitans, Ronnie Hodges. He gets a start because he's a left-handed bat. 4 out of 10 defensive range, 8 out of 10 arm. Randall is average at third, 5 out of 10. Harrelson below average at short, 4 out of 10. Mian very good at second, 7 out of 10. And Johnny Milner below average at first, 4 out of 10. Kranepool in left, 4 out of 10 defensive range with a 3 out of 10 arm. Lee Mazzilli, 6 out of 10 for both range and arm in center. Bruce Beauclair in right, 3 out of 10 range, 4 out of 10 arm. Baseball Demos is in the house. How you doing? Check out that wonderful channel. Dave from Baseball Demos. So here's Jerry Martin. Again, 183, 1 home run, 10 ribbies. Jackson Todd's ready. Here's the pitch to Martin. And that's going to be a gapper. Martin doubles to lead off the game. As the Mets, go-go Mets, have been stalled in their go-go atmosphere. And here comes Larry Boa. Boa, 290, 2 home runs, and 27 ribbies. 9 out of 10 bunter, 9 out of 10 hit and run. I don't think, will they bunt him over? I don't think so. Todd peeks over his shoulder as Harrelson cheats towards the bag to keep Martin honest. Here's the pitch to Boa. Ground ball. Harrelson has it. Throws to Milner. 1 away. Martin couldn't advance. So here comes a dangerous Mike Schmidt. Schmidt batting .331, 23 homers, 57 ribbies. On deck, I don't know because we can't see it. On deck is Ollie Brown. They'll go pitch around to Schmidt. And he laces one to left. Kranepool puts a charge on it, but will throw to the cutoff man. Easily scoring from second is Jerry Martin. 1-0 Philadelphia. So Schmidt knocks in a run. 1 out. Milner holding him on. 62% chance of Schmidt stealing second. Ollie Brown comes to the plate. .242, 1 home run, 3 ribbies. Todd will try to induce a double play ball. He throws over. Schmidt gets back. He had to dive. Swipe tag by Milner, not in time. Again, Todd looks to first. Picks up the sign at the plate. The windup and the pitch to Ollie Brown. And he strikes him out. Catches the outside corner. On the 0-2 count, gets Brown looking. So 2 outs, 1-0 Philly. Schmidt will be off on contact. Here comes Richie Hebner, the son of a gravedigger. Hebner batting .310, 11 home runs, 41 ribbies. On deck is Gary Maddox. Righty-lefty matchup. Hodges wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Hebner. Hebner drives that ball to left, but he got under it. Kranepool comes in, and he makes the catch. The Phillies get 1. We go to the top of the second. 1-0 Philadelphia. Due up for the Metropolitans, Milner, Hodges, and Mian. Johnny Milner batting .238. 4 home runs, 27 ribbies. Let's go through the Philadelphia defense. Bob Boone, excellent behind the plate. 9 out of 10 defensive range, 7 out of 10 arm. Schmidt, 10 out of 10 at third. Boa, 9 out of 10 at short. Sizemore, 6 out of 10 at second. The same with Hebner at first, 6 out of 10. Ollie Brown is in left. Not the most tremendous fielder. 2 out of 10 range, 3 out of 10 arm. Gary Maddox in center, 10 out of 10 range with a 5 out of 10 arm. And Jerry Martin in right, 4 out of 10 range with an average arm, 5 out of 10. Milner awaits the Lomborg offering, pitch homeward bound. Milner grounds it to Boa. Boa throws to Hebner, scoring at home 6-3. 1 down here at the ballpark. We have the original Grognard, the OG in the house. Check out that great military strategy channel. Much, much more. He has Gunslinger up on the channel. So here's Ronnie Hodges, 221, 2 homers, and 11 ribbies. 1 out, no one on. Lonborg looks in, nods his head. He deals to Hodges. Hodges lines one to a leaping Sizemore at second. Great reaction by Sizemore, robbing a hit from Ron Hodges. 2 outs, base is empty for Felix Millan, batting .245, no homers, 24 ribbies. He's going to take. Lonborg pours in a strike. On the split finger. Millan hopes he throws that one again. Boone pounds the mid, sets the target. Here's the pitch homeward bound to Felix Millan. And Millan works a walk. Good eye by Felix the Cat. Here comes Bud Harrelson with 2 outs. On deck is Jackson Todd. Harrelson, 6 out of 10 hit and run. We're going to play unorthodox. We're going to try to put the runners in motion here. Hit out and run. There goes Millan. Harrelson takes that ball up the middle. Millan hits second and heads to third. But here comes the pitcher now. So we have first and third. 2 outs. And Jackson Todd comes to the plate. He is batting 100. No homers, 1 ribby. He is 1 for 10. Jackson Todd chokes up on the bat a bit. Here's the pitch from Lonborg. And Todd grounds it to Sizemore, who throws to Hebner. The side is retired. The threat has been stopped. We go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Phillies. Due up for the Philadelphia Phillies. Maddox, Boone, and Sizemore to face Jackson Todd. Gary Maddox, 294. 6 home runs, 31 ribbies. Right-handed batter. Here's the pitch from Todd. Maddox swings, slow ground ball. Harrelson charging in from short. Quick release to Johnny Milner at first, and they got Maddox. 1 down. Nice play by Harrelson. You get a nice hop off the turf. Robbie Wartburg's at the ballpark, along with D. Scott Howard. Hope all is well, gents. Check out Robbie Wartburg and D. Scott Howard's channels. So here's Bob Boone, 332, 9 home runs, 40 ribbies. Todd rubs up the baseball. He's back up on the bump. The windup and the pitch to Bobby Boone. Fly ball, deep left, Cranepool going back, looking up, and it is gone. The Phillies have just added to their score. It's now 2-0 on the 360-foot blast by Bobby Boone. Boom goes the ball, and Bob Boone touches the ball. All right, 1 out. Sizemore comes to the plate. Corners move in. 7 out of 10 bunter. Randall in at third. Milner in at first. Todd will go aggressive. He'll challenge Sizemore. He kicks and fires. Ground ball. Harrelson at short. Quick release to Milner. 2 down. Came inside. Looked like a cut fastball. Here's Jim Lonborg. Todd wants to quickly deal with his counterpart. He's going to challenge him once again. He kicks and deals. Ground ball up the middle by Lonborg, past the lunge of Millan. So he challenged Jim Lonborg with the fastball, and Gentleman Jim sent that ball returned to sender. At the ballpark is Kenny Castro. How you doing, sports writer extraordinaire? 2 outs, bottom of the second. 2-0 Phillies. Jerry Martin comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He doubled in his first plate appearance. Todd throws over. Lonborg gets back. He was lingering a little too long. Todd again looks to first. Now he nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Martin. Martin, shallow fly by center, and Mazzilli makes the diving catch. A sprawling, rolling catch by Lee Mazzilli retires the side, but the Phillies score on the Boone home run. We go to the top of the third, 2-0 Philadelphia. Due up the top of the order for the Mets, Randall, Beauclair, and Cranepool. If anyone gets on, the man who made that web gem, Lee Mazzilli, will come to the plate. Lenny Randall is 1 for 1. He singled, infield variety, in the first. Here's the pitch. Drag bunt by Randall. That's a good one! And that's a base hit for the Go-Go Mets. A drag bunt for Lenny Randall. Tying run comes to the plate, and Bruce Beauclair, 341, 4 homers and 19 ribbies. Beauclair digs in. He awaits the Lonborg offering. Hit and run. He swings. And no, he misses a throw down, and Randall is cut down by a mile. Tag applied by Larry Poa. When you play Go-Go Met baseball, when it doesn't work, it's just ugly. All right. Lonborg nods his head. Here's the pitch to Beauclair. And on cue, Beauclair probably doubles to right center. 36% chance. And we will hold him at first. He takes a wide turn, goes back. So the failed hit and run, we run ourselves into an out. And here comes Eddie Kranepool. He's 0 for 1. He flew to deep left. Kranepool would love to get home run number 5 and tie the ball game up. Looking for something, can tee it high and let it fly. Boone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Kranepool. Beauclair at first, 1 out. And Kranepool grounds it up the middle. Boa to Sizemore, to Hebner. The side is retired. Boa makes the diving stop behind the bag, flipped it to Sizemore. Quickly went to Hebner on first. 6-4-3. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Philadelphia. Jackson Todd back up on the mound. He will face Boa, who just made the web gem, Schmidt, and Ollie Brown. Boa is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Boa. Ground ball. Harrelson ranging to his left. Long throw, but they get Boa by 2 steps. It was a good, strong throw by Bud Harrelson. 1 away. Here comes Mike Schmidt. He's 1 for 1. He singled, knocking in Martin. They'll go pitch around to Schmidt. He reached. Shallow fly ball to right. Beauclair comes in, makes the catch. They get Schmidt to reach. And now there's 2 outs. Bases empty for Ollie Brown. He is 0 for 1. He struck out. Todd rubs up the baseball. Back up on the mound. He looks in at Hodges. He's ready. He deals to Brown. And he strikes him out for the 2nd time. A good inning there for Jackson Todd. Top of the 4th, Philadelphia 2, New York 0. Due up for the Metropolitans, Mazzilli, Milner, and Ronnie Hodges. Mazzilli is 0 for 1. Corners in. Mazzilli loves to drop the bunt. He's 0 for 1. Lonborg kicks and fires to Mazzilli. Mazzilli grounds it up the middle. Sizemore ranging behind the bag. Throws to first. 1 away. Mazzilli tried to shoot it through the turf, but it didn't work. John Milner strides the plate. He's 0 for 1. Milner with 4 home runs. In actuality, Johnny Milner had 12, so he's due for a big boom. Boone wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch. Milner swings, lines out to Sizemore. He hit it on the screws, but right at Sizemore at second. 2 outs, bases empty for Ron Hodges. He's 0 for 1. Line to second. Lonborg looking for the 1-2-3 inning. He rocks and deals. Ground ball to Sizemore. Over to Hebner. The side is retired. The Metropolitans play ground ball and line out to Ted Sizemore at second. Basically playing Pepper. Bottom of the 4th. 2-0 Phillies. Due up Hebner, Maddox, and Boone. Richie Hebner's 0 for 1. Todd up to 55 pitches, good for 110. Here's the pitch to Hebner. And Hebner, fly ball, deep right. Beauclair goes back, makes the catch in front of the track. 1 down. Bobby Cantillano's here at the ballpark. How you doing? Along with Jack Dawson. Hope all is well. Now I'll bring up Gary Maddox. He is 0 for 1. Maddox grounded to short. Todd peers in. Nods his head. Hodges sets the target. Here's the pitch to Maddox. Ground ball through the right side. And that's a 1-out single for Gary Maddox. Milner holding Maddox on. Here comes Bob Boone. He homered to make it 2-0 in the 2nd. Todd throws over. Maddox gets back. Todd again looks to first. Now he deals to Boone. Fly ball. Deep center field. It's going to be off the wall. Mazzilli plays it. They're going to wave Maddox around. Mazzilli will throw to the cutoff. And it's 3-0. Bob Boone does it again. He knocks in his second run. He just missed his second home run a foot higher, and it would have been a 2-run blast. But instead, it's a 1-out double knocking in Maddox. So here comes Ted Sizemore. Lomborg's on deck. Sizemore is 0 for 1. They're going to pitch to Sizemore and hope they get him out. The windup and the pitch. Sizemore grounds it right side. Milner has it, races to the bag for out number 2. Advancing to third is Bob Boone. He's 90 feet away with 2 outs, but here comes Jim Lomborg. I say that, but he singled his first time up. Todd has to get Lomborg, his counterpart here. Lomborg 1 for 1. He shakes off Hodges. Now he nods his head. Here's the pitch to his counterpart, gentleman Jim Lomborg. And he strikes him out. Boone is stranded at third, but the Phillies pick up another run on another Bob Boone RBI. We go to the top of the 5th, 3-0 Philadelphia. Mets trying to get back on that winning streak. If you just joined us, the Mets had 5 games I played offline in Montreal. I won 1. We bludgeoned Montreal in 1 game. They bludgeoned us in another game, and we lost 3 close ones. The Mets currently stand at 41-37. And Philadelphia is in first place. Mets 6.5 back. The Phillies are 46-29. Due up for the Mets, Mian, Harrelson, and Todd. Felix Mian walked his first time up. He's going to take. Here's the pitch. Lomborg inside. Boone framed it, but that's a ball. He'll take again. Another ball. Mian looks down to third. He has the take sign all the way. Finally, Lomborg puts a strike in there. Inside corner. 1-2 count. Mian's in the driver's seat. Mets down by 3. Lomborg nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Mian. Ground ball slowly hit the Sizemore. Over to Hebner. Rinse and repeat. My God, they've just played Pepper with Ted Sizemore at second. So 1 out. Number 8 batter, Buddy Harrelson, steps to the plate. He had a single on a hit and run. On deck is Jackson Todd. Here's the pitch to Harrelson. Harrelson. Oh, it's an error! Mian's at second. Al, look at the screen. So the ground ball to the right side advances Mian to third. Holy cow, there was an error in there. That's awesome sauce. What happened on that? Let's see what happened on that. Mian grounds to second. Safe on the throwing error by Sizemore. Wow, bad throw. So we missed that, but all right. Here's Jackson Todd. Corners move in. Todd, not a good bunter. In fact, he's 0 out of 10, and hit and runs 1 out of 10. Let's just hope he can somehow hit the ball in the air deep enough. He's going to strike out. I mean, let's get serious. Here's the pitch. And there's the strikeout. You could have bet the house on that. So a swing and a miss by Todd. He cannot help his own cause, and now it's up to Lenny Randle, who's 2 for 2. Mian stands at third base, trying to put the Mets on the board. They trail 3-0. Here's the pitch to Lenny Randle. And Randle sends that ball deep to left, but Ollie Brown catches it in front of the wall, and the side is retired. The Mets threaten but do not score. The error does not hurt. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-0 Phillies. Top of the order. Martin, Boa, and Schmidt. Martin's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch from Todd. And Martin drives that down the line, and he'll have a second double. Another double for Jerry Martin. Mets start to get some bullpen action up, and here comes Larry Boa. He's 0 for 2. Boa, 9 out of 10 bunter. Will they bunt? I would bunt here to try to get that 4th run up. I don't think they'll bunt, though. We're going to go aggressive to Boa. Hodges has a quick word first. Squats down behind the plate. Here's the pitch. And Boa takes that outside fastball, sends it right up the middle, and it is 4-0 Philadelphia. The Mets, who had to use a tremendous amount of their pitching staff in that ridiculous 5-game series in Montreal, which included a doubleheader. So Boa's at first, no outs. Johnny Milner holding him on. Here comes Mike Schmidt, 1 for 2. He is singled, knocked in a run, and then reached for an outside pitch. He flew out to Beauclair. They're going to try that again. Pitch around. This time he doesn't fall for it. He walks, so first and second. But Ollie Brown comes to the plate. He's been a strikeout victim twice. Todd takes a deep breath. His night could be coming to an end here on July 4th. And all the fireworks have been provided by the Phillies. Here's the pitch to Brown. And now they're going to go to Davey Johnson. Coming to an end of his career. Davey Johnson will be the pinch hitter. They've seen enough of Ollie Brown. He struck out twice. 272, 7 homers, and 23 ribbies. Ouch. Well, we really don't have anyone in our bullpen that we can... I mean, we really don't. Who am I going to bring in? Rick Baldwin. What do they got? Let's see. He's tough on righties. Go righty, lefty, righty, right. Yeah, no, Rick Baldwin's coming in. That's it. Jackson Todd's done. So Rick Baldwin comes into the game. He's 0-2 with a save with a 7.32 earned run average. In actuality, 1-2 with a save with a 4.45. Righties only batted 199 in actuality. He deals to Johnson, hoping for a double play ball. Ground ball, slowly hit to Milner. Milner races to the bag. That was the only play. They get the first out, but second and third now for the Phillies. Boa's at third, Schmidt's at second. Here's Richie Hebner. They will walk Hebner to load the bases, and they'll pitch to Gary Maddox, who's 1 for 2. Hebner, lefty. Baldwin does not deal well with lefties. He'll now have to face Maddox. No place to put Gary Maddox. Baldwin nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Gary Maddox. Fly ball to Mazzilli, left center field. He makes the running catch. Boa is going to tag. Mazzilli's going to uncork a throw. And Boa slides in safe. The runners look like they all advance. They do. Schmidt goes to third. Hebner goes to second. And it's 5-0 Philadelphia. And here comes Bob Boone. He is 2 for 2. He has homered. A 2-run homer in the second. And then a double. He's knocked in 3. A solo homer in the second, excuse me. He's knocked in 2. Here's the pitch to Bob Boone. And he walks Boone. So bases are loaded again. And here comes Ted Sizemore. Made an error. Didn't cost the Phillies in the top of the 5th. It's 0 for 2. Bump, bump. As the organist revving up the fans here. We're a bit intoxicated on July 4th here in Philadelphia. Here's the pitch to Sizemore. Ground ball to Randall. Randall throws to Milner, and the side is retired. But Philadelphia tacks up 2 runs. They now lead 5-0. So Baldwin really did his job. He's tough against righties. And due up for the Mets. They got to get something going. Top of the 6th. They're down 5-0. Beauclair, Crane, Poulet, and Mazzilli. Mets have 4 hits and nothing to show for it. Here's the pitch to Beauclair. He has one of the 4 hits. 1 for 2. And Beauclair rips a shot to right center field. 2 for 3, Bruce Beauclair. And here comes Eddie Kranepool, 0 for 2. Kranepool, left-handed batter. Digs in. He awaits the Lonborg offering. Pitch homeward bound. Boone has a quick word with him. Kranepool swings at the outside pitch, sends it to center field. Maddox moves to his right, makes the catch. Beauclair goes back, bluffs to the tag, but stays put. So 1 out, 1 on for Lee Mazzilli. He's 0 for 2. Mazzilli, hunched over. Lonborg nods his head. Boone sets the target. Here's the pitch to Mazzilli. And Mazzilli rips a shot the other way. Beauclair hits second and will hold. We're not going to run into any outs at third like the Boston Red Sox in real life this year. We're down 5. Don't run to third when you're down 5. All right, here's Johnny Milner. He's 0 for 2. Come on, Johnny Milner. Lombard could be tiring. 71 pitches, though he's good for 120. Here's the pitch to Milner. And Milner sends a shallow fly ball to right. Martin comes in, makes the catch. Beauclair will hold. We're not going to tag at 57%. Ronnie Hodges steps to the plate. Hodges is 0 for 2. Hodges will be called back. They're going to go to John Stearns. Will pinch hit. Oh, should we go with Stearns? Or do we want to go with... We're going to go with Stearns. He'll stay in and catch. Here comes John Stearns, the pinch hitter. Normally the everyday catcher for the Metropolitans. Occasional first baseman. Batting .261, 6 home runs, 38 ribbies. Beauclair's at second. Mazzilli is at first. The Mets trail 5-0. Here's the pitch to Stearns. And Stearns grounds it to Schmidt. Schmidt throws to Hebner. The side is retired. The threat is averted. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-0 Phillies. Back up on the mound for the Metropolitans. Rick Baldwin in relief of Jackson Todd. He'll face Lombard. He works quickly. Oh, we need a catcher. We can't throw to no one who's not behind the plate. It will be Stearns. Stearns will be the catcher. Now here's the pitch to gentleman Jim Lombard. And Lombard grounds it to Harrelson. Harrelson throws to Milner, 1 away. Jerry Martin's 2 for 3. He's doubled twice. Baldwin shakes off Stearns. Now he nods his head. Here's the pitch to Martin. Ground ball right side. Milner has it. Trots to the bag. 2 down. So again, Baldwin very tough on right-handers, but here comes Larry Boa, and he's a left-hander. And Baldwin does not get left-handers out. But with Schmidt on deck, and Lazinski's now in left field, I'm looking up there. So Lazinski's in left. Ollie Brown, right, because they pinched hit for Ollie Brown. We're going to let him pitch to Boa. We'll go pitch around. Boa reaches, grounds it to Milan, who throws it. Mian, excuse me, who throws it to Milner, and the side is retired. Great job by Baldwin. We got Boa to reach. And that's a rare out to a left-handed batter. We go to the top of the 7th. Mets trail by 5. Due up for the New York Mets. Mian, Harrelson, and a pinch hitter for Baldwin. But Baldwin has done his job out of the pen. Lombard has been magnificent. 6-hit shutout so far. Here's Felix Mian, 0 for 1. Boone sets the target. Pitch homeward bound. Mian swings. Ground ball to Hebner. Hebner trots to the bag, steps on it, 1 away. Philadelphia throws the ball around. Itinerant Hobbyist is in the chat and at the ballpark. Hope all as well. Check out that great military strategy channel. Partners in crime with our good friend OG, the original Grognard. Here's Buddy Harrelson. He is 1 for 2. Harrelson's going to try the drag bunt, and it goes foul. Counts no balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Baldwin. They haven't shown the pinch hitter yet. 0-2, drag bunt again. And that's a base hit, baby. Base hit for Buddy Harrelson. They didn't think he was going to drop down a bunt on the 0-2, but he drops down a beauty. Baldwin will be called back. We have to go with Steve Henderson. Will come in to pinch hit. Henderson batting .271 with the Metropolitans. He was acquired in a trade. 1 homer, 6 ribbies. Dave Gardner's at the ballpark. Hope all as well, as he says, go Phillies. Check out hockeytournaments.com. That's hockeytournaments.com. Dave Gardner's site, hockeytournaments.com. Also check out his wonderful YouTube channel. All right. Let's see if Steve Henderson, did I call him Dave Henderson? Let's see if Steve Henderson can bash one out of the ballpark. Boone goes through the signs. Lombard's ready to work. He deals to Henderson. Henderson, line shot. Oh, Oh my lord, what a diving catch by Boa. The side is retired. The Mets just do not catch a break. Oh no! Harrelson gets back. I thought they doubled him up. So we go to the top of the order, and Lenny Randle. I thought they threw to first. Instead, there's 2 outs at the top of the order. Lenny Randle 2 for 3. Infield single, a bunt single, then he flew to deep left. Hepner holding Harrelson on. Here's the pitch to Lenny Randle. Randle, base hit to left. He just blooped it in, going first to third as Harrelson with 2 outs. And now, if the Mets can get something done here with Bruce Beauclair, who's 2 for 3, we might have a ball game. So Lazinski's now in left, 4 out of 10 defensive range, 5 out of 10 arm. Here's the pitch to Beauclair, first and third, 2 outs. Beauclair sends that ball deep down the line, and Jerry Martin makes the catch, banging into the side wall. The side is retired. The Mets threaten but do not score, thanks to some wonderful defense by Boa and Martin. Bottom of the 7th, 5-0 Phillies. It is a joyous Veteran Stadium here, as all the fireworks have been provided by their beloved Phillies. Coming into pitch for the Mets, let's see. I don't really want to waste Bob Apodaca in this game, and definitely not Skip Lockwood. And it seems like the All-Star game must be coming up pretty soon, because they're giving me all pitchers available. Oh, I have starters clicked. My bad. We can go Merritt. We're going to have to go... he's a lefty, though. Oh, my God. Schmidt kills lefties. They have all righties in the freaking... I hate to go to Skip Lockwood. We're going to go Bob Merrick. And we'll try to pitch cleverly. So Bob Merrick comes in the game. Merrick is 0-3 with a save with a 5.02. And in actuality, 2s across the board. 2 wins, 2 losses, 2 saves, 3.61. Pitch around to Schmidt, who's 1 for 2. And Schmidt walks. Here comes Greg Lazinski, the bull. He came in after Ollie Brown was pinch hit to play left. Lazinski batting .273, 17 homers, and 66 ribbies. Mian and Harrelson hoping to turn 2 up the middle. Here's the pitch to the bull, Lazinski. Ground ball. Harrelson to Mian. To Milner! Did they get him? No! The bull beats it out. A good stretch by Milner. But the bull beats it out. 1 out, 1 on for Richie Hepner. Hepner's 0 for 2. Lefty-lefty matchup. Stearns is now behind the plate. 6 out of 10 defense, 7 out of 10 arm. Here's the pitch to Richie Hepner. Line shot to Lee Mazzilli. He's going to go for the diving attempt, 53%. And he does not get there. And Lazinski goes first to third. Richie Hepner has a double. As Mazzilli made the dive, couldn't hold on to the ball. It got away from him. So second and third, 1 out, and here comes Gary Maddox. He is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch to Maddox. And that ball gets away from Stearns. Lazinski scores from third. Hepner advances from second to third. And the 77 Mets are playing like the 77 Mets now. And it's 6-0. And if I could hit Maddox, I would. But they don't give you that option in this game, like out of the ballpark. All right, the count is 3 balls, 1 strike. Boone's on deck. He's already bludgeoned the Mets. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fly ball, Mazzilli in center. He's there. He makes the catch. Hepner goes back to tag up. Here's the throw, but Hepner scores. And it's 7-0 Philadelphia. And the crowd gets louder and louder with each alcoholic beverage that they take on this 4th of July, as their team has provided, once again, all the Roman candles. Boone's 2 for 2. I definitely would have hit Boone by now. Here's the pitch to Bob Boone. Boone grounds to Randle. Randle, quick release to Milner, and they get him. The side is retired, but the Phillies put up 2 more. They now lead 7-0. A touchdown and an extra point by the Mets will tie it up. Top of the 8th for the Mets, 6 outs away from another loss. Cranepool, Mazzilli, and Milner to face Jim Lomborg, who's been outstanding. He's scattered 8 hits. No runs given up. Cranepool is 0 for 3. He's going to take. And that's a ball. That was a wild pitch. A lot of slurve on that. Cranepool will have the take sign again. And there's a strike. 1-1 count. Cranepool ready to grip and rip. Boone sets the target. Here's the offering from Lomborg. And Cranepool grounds it to Boa at deep short, who throws to Hebner. 1 down. What's Blazing in Sports is at the ballpark. That's T-Dub. Check out What's Blazing in Sports. Wonderful boxing channel. Here's Lee Mazzilli. Drag bunt. And Mazzilli! Oh, it goes foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Drag bunt again. And it goes foul, and that's a strikeout. Mets trying everything to put base runners on. It worked for Harrelson, didn't work for Lee Mazzilli. We went to the well one too many times. Johnny Milner's 0 for 3. Here's the pitch to Milner. And Milner sends that ball to right. Martin's there, makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The Philadelphia Phillies in total control of this ball. 7-0. Merrick's back up on the mound. He will face Sizemore, Lomborg, a possible pinch hitter for Lomborg, and Jerry Martin. Here's the pitch to Sizemore, 0 for 3. Ground ball, right side. Milner takes it to the bag himself. He wins the foot race, 1 away. Here comes Gentleman Jim Lomborg. He's 1 for 3. Merrick kicks and deals. And he strikes out Lomborg. We went aggressive. He challenged him with a fastball. 2 outs. Base is empty. And here comes Jerry Martin. Martin's 2 for 4. He's doubled twice. Stearns pounds the mitt, sets the target. Pitch homeward bound. Martin sends that ball deep right center field, and it's off the wall. He's going for 3. Here's the relay throw, not in time. Jerry Martin has been an extra base hit machine, 2 doubles and a triple. He stands at third for Larry Boa, who's 1 for 4. Merrick deals to Boa. Boa ground ball to Mian. Mian throws to Milner, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 7-0 Philadelphia. Due up for the Metropolitans. Stearns, Mian, and Harrelson. Last call. Last call for alcohol. At 2, you're through. Well, the Mets, who have not fared thee well in these past games. Again, it all started with that nightmare series in Montreal. We had a 5-game series if you're just joining us. I played them offline. And we went 1 for 4. Our 1 win, we bludgeoned the Expos. The Expos bludgeoned us once. And we lost 3 close ones. John Stearns is 0 for 1. Came in as a pinch hitter and stayed in to catch for Ronnie Hodges. Lomborg hoping for the complete game shutout victory. Here's the pitch to Stearns. And he strikes him out. 1 down. Here's Felix Mian, 0 for 2. Mian grounds it to Sizemore. Sizemore throws to Hebner. Let's make sure it's an out. And it is. So there's 2 outs, and it's up to Buddy Harrelson, who is 2 for 3. Drag bunt for Buddy Harrelson. He drops down the bunt. Boone throws it to first. Sizemore on the wheel play. The ball game is over. The Mets were bludgeoned from pillar to post. 7-0. The Metropolitan slide continues. We need to motivate our beloved Mets. As Robbie Wartburg says, no alcohol for me, thank you. What are you doing, Robbie? What else are you doing? Anyway, just kidding. All right. Wow, that was an ugly game. But it was fun to broadcast. All right, the Mets had 8 hits, no runs. Randall was 3 for 4. Beauclair was 2 for 4. Cranepool 0 for 4. Mazzilli 1 for 4. Milner, Hodges, Stearns, Mian, all 0-fers. Harrelson was 2 for 4. Todd was 0 for 2. Baldwin pitched and not hit. Henderson pinch hitter 0 for 1. And Merrick pitched and not hit. 34 at-bats for the Mets. 8 hits, no runs. 1 walk, 3 Ks. For the Philadelphia Phillies, in 32 at-bats, they produced 7 runs on 10 hits, 6 ribbies, 4 walks, 4 Ks, 4 doubles, 1 triple, and a home run. Jerry Martin was an offensive star, 3 for 5 with 2 runs scored and 2 doubles and a triple. Larry Boa, 1 for 5 with a run scored and a ribby. Mike Schmidt, 1 for 2 with an RBI and 2 walks. Ollie Brown was 0 for 2. He struck out twice, was pinch hit for by Davey Johnson, who was 0 for 1, then replaced by Lazinski, who was 0 for 1, but scored a run as he beat out a double play ball. Richie Hepner was 1 for 3 with a run scored and a walk and a double. Gary Maddox was 1 for 2 with a run scored and 2 ribbies. Bob Boone, he had a good day. 2 for 3, a run scored, 2 ribbies, a walk, a double, and a homer. Sizemore, 0 for 4. Lonborg, the pitcher, 1 for 2 with 2 Ks. Philadelphia wins 7-0. The Mets are now 7.5 games out of first place. They're in 4th place. The winning pitcher, gentleman Jim Lonborg, who went the distance, now 5-2. He went 9 innings, 8 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Jackson Todd, well, not so bueno. 4 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 1 home run, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Rick Baldwin, 2 innings, no runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. And Merrick, 2 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, no homers, 1 walk, 1 K. Player of the game, I would think, is Jim Lonborg. I am correct. So the Mets now drop to 41-38. They're only 3 games above 500. That miracle Met run on 4th of July is starting to come to an end here. And the Philadelphia Phillies are now 47-29. I'd like to thank everyone who joined us in the chat. We're not going to go through the recap because it was ugly. It was ugly, folks. All you need to know, the Mets didn't score, and the Phillies scored 7. Lendy Randle was 3 for 4. That was the Mets standout. Boone, 2 for 3. A double, a homer, and 2 ribbies. Jerry Martin, 3 for 5. A double, a triple, and 2 runs scored. Lonborg with the win and the shutout. Jackson Todd with the loss. Todd drops to 2-2. Lonborg's 5-2. All right, till next we meet, which will be in about 10 minutes, because I'm doing another stream. I hope all is well. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt, and hopefully the Mets get back on track at some point. Health and happiness. God bless. And you know it's coming, folks. You know it's coming. Peace!